Hey guys, today's video is a nuclear, actually a 36 Gunstreak that I got playing with Rhetorium and Reximad the other day. I didn't even realize it was on that high of a streak, so I wasn't really playing that cautiously at all. So enjoy the gameplay, but today's commentary is a story that came into my mind today for some reason. I'll be sharing why I don't like horses. If you're a fan of horses, don't click off, because maybe this will convince you that horses are detriments. If I can change just one person's mind, then I'll consider this a success. It all began when I was about 9 years old, and a busload of exchange students arrived from Japan. Somehow, I'm not sure exactly how the fuck anyone could have made this oversight, but somehow the organization hadn't lined up a home for one of the kids. So the school called a bunch of parents until they found someone willing to take the surplus exchange student, and that was us. So we picked up this 6-year-old Japanese kid named Yuri. Yeah, 6 years old. They sent a 6-year-old kid to a different country without finding a host family for him first. He didn't speak a word of English, super shy. He lived with us for the summer. Periodically, the exchange organization would put together activities and field trips and that sort of thing for all the Japanese kids and the host families, to guarantee that they all got a taste of Americana or whatever. On this fateful day, we went to a horseback riding tour camp thing. The horses are trained to automatically walk along the loop through the forest, single file. So first off, we all walk into an enclosure and each get onto a horse. The instructor opens the gate and they all begin trotting out of the enclosure and along the trail. Except my horse, who decides it's time for second breakfast and decides to stay there by the feeding trough as everyone else rides off into the distance. As a socially awkward little kid, this is sort of a mild nightmare scenario. Eventually the instructor notices one is missing. He circles back around and motivates my horse to start walking along the trail. So we're moving. This is good. The instructor gallops off to catch up to the rest of the group. The instant the instructor is out of sight, my professional slacker horse veers off course and slams on the brakes in a meadow besides the path. He starts snacking on some flowers or whatever horses eat, I don't really remember. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm racking my brains trying to figure out how to reason with this idiotic beast. I don't have reins or anything. And I remember how cowboys have spurs on their boots. Those little spiked attachments to clap the horse, to speed him up. I tried the same clapping technique, but without spurs it's completely ineffective. Now, eventually the horse calculates that he's going to get busted if he dilly-dallies any longer, so he takes off at full throttle. I mean, it's like he popped overdrive. We're speeding through the woods so fast, I'm fearing for my life. So we catch up to the caravan. Now me and the horse are finally following the group like normal human beings. Then, the horse in front of us had the indignity to poop while walking, which sort of put off me and my horse. That little bit of disrespect just took away whatever small fragment of motivation my horse had temporarily been blessed with, and we pulled over once again. The rest of the horses disappear into the distance again, and my moron horse just loiters in the wilderness there for another extended period of time until he has the epiphany for the second time that he's supposed to be doing his job of walking along the path. So off we go again, full speed ahead, risking my life on the smelly pod racer of an animal. And this just repeats for the entire trip. That's the horse's special tactic, to loiter in the forest for 5 minutes, then gallop at maximum speed to catch up with the other horses, who are just steadily moseying along, then put himself into park and linger again, and so on and so forth until we finally return to home base and the ordeal is over with. After telling that story, I realized it isn't really that traumatic at all, but it was annoying as fuck at the time. That's why I'm prejudiced against horses now. Also, one of my best friends when I was even younger was a girl who got a horse and then stopped hanging out with us and started spending all of her time with a horse. So I guess that's another downside to horses. That's the end of the commentary. I hope it didn't distract you from the awesome 36 gun streak.
They're literally teaming up to shoot streaks. That's good stuff. I question them at all.
No, don't want to control. Good shit, Eons.
Yo, you're trapping.
I'll stand here.
Teammates always gotta be.
I got C under control with an MR6.
Oh.
I got. Oh, come on.
You got beat, bro. Ganto serve.
Oh, and then we can just join recent player.
I'm not backing out of Nuketown, it's not happening.
Carter back.